Thanks once again to our friends at Living In for showing us some more excellent homes.
Now, Jess has been out and about this week, finding out how to dress your house for sale. Earlier, she went shopping at Pacific Fair and bought all the homewares you need. And now, Jess is rolling her sleeves up and moving it all in.
Potential buyers make the decision to purchase your home within the first 30 seconds of walking in the front door. Earlier, we went shopping with Brooke from Haven Interior Design to get some tips on how to present your home for sale. Now we're going to put those tips to the test to lure in those potential buyers.
Alright Jess, so although this villa is a lovely apartment, it has quite a stark cold feel about it. That's because it's empty.
So we're going to create some warmth today?
Exactly. We're going to hire some furniture from guests. We're going to bring in all of the decor that we purchased at Pacific Fair and soften it up and add some warmth.
And hopefully help it sell.
Exactly, trying to appeal to that market out there. Great. We'll just pop it on this wall just here. Excellent. Over here we'll have the dining table. We'll have the dining chairs. Sometimes you might not want to drill too many holes in the wall if you're planning to sell and you've had your walls freshly painted. So if you've got pieces of artwork, maybe just pop them on top of a sideboard. So Jess, if you hire a couch for display purposes, it can cost you $400 a month.
That's really quite reasonable, isn't it?
Very reasonable.
So Brooke, say if your house is already furnished and you don't have a big budget, would you spend the money in the living room?
I would. I'd definitely invest in some scatter cushions, some lovely scatter cushions and a nice throw rug.
Is that because most people spend the majority of their time in the lounge room, or what's the reason?
And it makes quite a big impact when you first walk through a home as well, just to have, you know, that you can see that we've got a fairly neutral sofa here and just with a few scatter cushions in your throw, and it's been worth the investment because it brings it to life.
Looks good.
Great. Glad it's coming together. Storage boxes, Jess. Spare sets of keys, remote controls, notebooks, anything you've got lying around the house, pop away into the storage box. We'll hide any clutter that might be lying around.
And this is when we've got an open house, so we get rid of all of the personal items off the bench and hide them away.
Exactly.
And how much would something like this cost?
$40, absolute bargain.
Looks great too.
It does.
So Brooke, is there a particular look or style that's popular on the coast at the moment?
There's a couple of different looks and styles that are popular. You'll know that we did the beach kind of scene downstairs with the corals and the blues. Upstairs we're going with more of a vintage look, and vintage is very popular at the moment, so we've gone with the blacks and whites upstairs in the bedrooms.
It's a very classic style, isn't it?
It is, and nice and fresh.
It looks great.
It does.
So Brooke, it was a huge morning, lots of hard work, but the end result looks amazing. A really good job.
Very pleased with the end result. We've successfully furnished 3 rooms, living, lounge and dining, all for the cost of $1,000 for our hire furniture from guests, another $1,000 for our bits and pieces from Pacific Fair.
So for just under $2,500, we've made this home that much more marketable.
Definitely.
Good job, it looks great.
Thanks so much.
So while we're pretty chuffed with ourselves, I thought I'd talk to John Mayer, a local agent who's been selling real estate on the coast for 9 years, for his seal of approval. So John, you're a local agent on this part of the coast. You saw the before and you've seen the after. We're ready for our report card. How did we go?
Oh, fantastic, Jess. What a massive difference that this has really made. When we first walked in, beautiful apartment, but very sterile. And that's how the buyers will perceive it. But now you've warmed the whole place up and given it that real sort of come and buy me feel.
And that's what we're looking for.
Absolutely. The mistake a lot of sellers make is they present a property for about 8 weeks. It might not move in the marketplace. And then they go, why don't we put some furniture in there and try and liven it up? Your hottest buyers in a 3 or 4 week campaign are going to come forward in those 3 or 4 weeks. And that's when you want to make your biggest impact. Days on market are going to cost a seller. You wouldn't go to a showroom and buy a car without seats or a dashboard in it. Why come and look at a property without furniture in it?
So ultimately we want to spend a little bit of money to get a greater return on the property?
Absolutely, Jess. You can do a little bit. You can buy some cushions or hire some cushions, get a picture on the wall, some artefacts if you like, or you can deck out the whole place.
And do you think we've succeeded with that today?
You certainly did. Well done.
Thank you.
Well done, Jess, and thanks to Brooke, who also dressed our home here. She's done an absolutely great job on our set.
Now, Nikon have some extraordinary developments along the coast. Let's take a look.